Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the mop on a Monday morning here in southwest Wisconsin where the rain is coming down. Much needed moisture, that is for sure, and a whole lot cooler temps. We had a heck of a weekend. It was a lot of fun. Saturday, I played in a memorial dart tournament. Now, that is one activity you hear this guy not talk about a lot. I've thrown a lot of darts in my life, but I am not very good at them. I get very frustrated. I can play darts, but I am not as good as a lot of the guys around here, and there were plenty of good shooters at this tournament, but it was a memorial fundraiser for Grace, so it was a lot of fun, had a great time, and Hambone, you always will be missed, but I don't care what anybody says, what time it is, when it is, blackberry brandy is still nasty every time you drink it. But because it was memory of you, I had one. But blackberry brandy is disgusting. No ifs, ands, or buts. But it was a lot of fun to see my cousin, to get shooting with a bunch of guys I used to shoot with a whole lot of time. So it was well worth it. Hope a lot of money was raised as well for Grace. Now that brings me to November 8th. That is at the Phoenix Center. My mom's second annual Marcy Strikes Out Alzheimer's. My wife is a complete nervous wreck about this. We'll get through it. We have 61 sponsors, plus 12 lane sponsors. So that is 73 sponsors of different things. A lot of basket raffles. I think I will have 5 bowling balls, maybe 6 to give away for raffles. And then RotoCap gave me 2 of their big things. Brady Ewing, TKO, Morris Heating and Cooling. Let's see, Turbos. The list goes on. New people this week would be Badger Tool in Hill Point. Badger Tool, Milwaukee, Power Products, DeWalt. Stop in there. It's an impressive store. Everybody thinks it's an Amish store, so what it would be, trust me. Get to Badger Tool. It's on the top of the Hill Point, just out of Hill Point there. Go see Badger Tool. The guys at the Amish guys there are very knowledgeable. Have a lot of stuff there and a lot of great products. But we have a complete 1/4-inch socket set from them with a t-shirt to do a raffle with. Twin Hickory Furniture just down the road towards Car Valley. Hanging Cardinal bird feeder. My mom and my mother-in-law's both favorite bird were cardinals. So I've got a cardinal bird feeder to give away there. So, and we are looking forward to it. My wife's not sure where we are going to put all of these basket raffles and how to lay them out. My goal is to fill the bowling alley. Greg and Amy and I will meet. I'm going to meet with them here this week and kind of get a heads up and see if we can come with a game plan. I don't want to go into this 2 weeks. We leave for 4 days of vacation here on Wednesday morning. So by the time I get back, we will be down to 4 weeks, under 4 weeks for the bowling tournament. I'm excited. I'm getting fun. This is going to be fun. You guys are going to want to be a part of this. And I'm not asking for donation. I'm not asking for any more stuff, just to show up and participate. You don't have to be a bowler to enjoy the day. Come down to the bowling alley, November 8th, starting at 11 o'clock. Bowling will start at 11. Check-in is going to be at 10:30, so I can make sure I have all the teams, all the handicaps, all that stuff figured out. But if you have your team and you have your averages, message me. The sooner, the better, that I can get inserted into my spreadsheet. So we have 12 teams. The 12 teams are pretty well locked in. I mean, I have one that maybe miss a bowler, but I can find bowlers. I can't find a whole team. So I can find a bowler here and there. But finding a whole team will be a difficult process, and it would affect the payout. So make sure I know your team members, and averages within this next week. So welcome to the mop. If you're disrespectful, or you walk away. Where are you at, Chris? Where are you coming with? I'll tell you what. I have given people many chances, and it just continues to either kick me as in my butt or throw a knife through my back. It might as well be both. But if you are disrespectful, or if I feel like I have to put way more effort into being part of your life, I walk away. I don't need to. I don't need to pursue. Not going to happen. Not worth it. Since I'm respectful and being respectful to you, I would accept the same things back. And I should not have to be the one, and this is just for anybody in general. If you don't feel this way, fine. But you should not have to make all the phone calls or all the messages in a relationship, whether it's friendship, work, whatever. You shouldn't. Friendship and regular relationships, family, whatever it may be, this should be just a standard to make your life a whole lot better. If you are the one that is always making the calls, always reaching out, always touching base, and it is not reciprocated, walk away. Your peace of mind, your health is way more important than trying to keep doing that over and over just to get stomped on, just to get your toes crushed, ass kicked, whatever, and wondering why you did. Friendships are a big one for me. I'm not sure what I've done in some of the friendships I was close to. Had a lot of good friends. And if it was something I said or something I did, I would hope that we had been friends for a long time, that you would come and say, hey, Chris, thought this was inappropriate that you said, or this was not, this is what hurt my feelings, or whatever, and we can talk it out as true friends. We should be able to do that. If you can't do that, instead you just totally change your behavior because you don't want to talk it out, that's okay. I move on. It's not a big deal. It hurts, but I've got to treat it as not a big deal, or else I end up getting worked up over something that I don't understand. So I don't do a lot of the reaching out again after I get to the point of where I think, okay, they were not here for the whole thing. So, that's the whole point of that. And if it's from a political view and you can't talk it out, you think I'm dumb, stupid, or whatever, talk it out with me. If because I don't like Trump and I didn't vote for him, if you feel that I'm not worthy of a friendship, or based off of that I'm an idiot, whatever, that's okay too. We can part ways. That's not a big thing for me. I've got other close friends that I have. But again, if it is something I did or said, be man enough or woman enough, whatever, to talk it out with me. If you can't do that, then we weren't really friends before, and you did not know who I was before. I am very much black and white. There is no gray area for me. I'm sorry. I don't live in that gray area. I don't like it. Never have. Never will. It's kind of why I was what I was in sales. I had 25 years experience in the sales world. And I'm black and white. I don't negotiate well. If you do, that's how it is. Ryan Jones and I have worked out through many years. My family has bought a ton of vehicles from Ryan Jones. That's why Jones Chevrolet doesn't have any problem sponsoring most of my stuff I do. I will not sit there and counteract and beat people up. Not worth it. Either you take it or you don't. I got quotes for my roof. Guy sent me a quote. Way too high. Went with somebody else that sent me a quote. And he's like, Chris, I could have worked on that number. That's not how business works. You do not negotiate. If you go to McDonald's, do you ask for, instead of a $9 meal, do you say, no, I'll give you 8? No, you pay them 9. But for some reason in the power sports world, people think there is huge margins. There is very little margin. Because if something goes wrong, you're coming back. If you buy a used vehicle and it's got all of a sudden a little vibration or noise somewhere, you're bringing it back. And then you want everything fixed. That's not how this works. And if you look online and you see, oh, I bought this thing for $1,000 cheaper 4 hours from my house or 5 hours from my house. But then shortly after that, they have problems with it. They're like, well, this damn dealer, my local dealer won't. Yeah, they're not going to help you out. They would have. And they probably could have. But you went on money instead of actual relationship. It's kind of like Gateway Power Sports is a sponsor of my mom's tournament. Steve and the crew up at Gateway, phenomenal. Okay? I don't know how many thousands of used parts they have, but they're my go-to when I needs to. I sent people up there for tires the other day. You do that. You do that because of people that will help me. I help them. I promote all the businesses that have gone through me. Prairie Motorsports. Got my Terex from him. Rod over there. Can't beat him. They're a great crew. Chris, you've worked for... I understand that. But I worked with Rod before, and as a manager, him and I traded stuff back and forth. That's where I go with it. It is because they respect me, I respect them, and we will work back and forth. The minute somebody disrespects me or does something that I don't approve with, whether it's to my family, to my kid, to my I don't care. I will walk away, and I will not promote you. I just won't. When I see behaviors out of places that I don't agree with, I will give them a chance to fix it. Again, Jay's Power Center. Jay and I have a good relationship. I can voice to him right now on things that I'm concerned about. I used to work for him. I worked for him for 3 years. I'll send you there too if you want to go there. They buy from me. I respect them. That's just how it works. But as soon as you're in a relationship, whether it's business, friend, or romantic, however you want to word it, when the partner on the other side becomes disrespectful, or such as your siblings, when they become disrespectful, time to walk away. Have a conversation. Try to attempt to, but if it doesn't work and they try to put all that pressure on you that it's your fault, walk away. It's the best thing you'll ever do for your health. Trust me. 2017, when I had my stroke and I lost my whole left side, and I wasn't sure if I'd walk, talk, or anything else again, I'm not going to have another one. I'm not going to get that worked up. I'm not going to bust my ass that hard for no particular reason. To be disrespected, respected, and anything else won't happen. So if you're in a position of that, walk away. You will do better. You will find better. Kinetic Creations was my find better. They are 100% about the employee, sometimes over the other way. That's the impressive part. So, thank you all for tuning in to the MOP. Again, November 8th at the Phoenix Center. 73 sponsors, and my wife is freaking. I need help. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to need some help. And yes, last year all my kids showed up to help me. My stepmom showed up. My dad was there. It was awesome. So, they're going to be back again. I believe we will have a canine demo that day as well. Grandma would have been proud. Nana would have been a proud one of Isaac and his dog. So we are looking forward to that. But I am looking forward to raising $10,000. That is the goal. That's going to happen Saturday, November 8th. We are going to double what we made last year. So, with that said, thank you for tuning into the Mop. I will be back tomorrow morning. Sorry I did not get to it on Friday. I was delivering parts. I was picking on somebody for a little bit too at Gateway. Again, if you are looking for a used unit, are you looking for trying to get that sled ready? I know it's 80 degrees outside in October. I get it. But are you looking for tires maybe for that UTV that you've put a gazillion miles on because all the roads are open and you can drive everywhere? Gateway Power Sports in Baraboo. Good place to go, and you can always go right across the street for lunch too at Bronco Billy's. I'd like to get them on board, but haven't had much luck there. We will talk soon. Thank you all very much. Truly appreciate it for you tuning into the Mop. But if you are being disrespected or you are not being valued for where you are, take a look around, find a spot that you are, and start enjoying life. Talk to you all later. Have a great day. And as always, take time to bless somebody today.